Hi everyone, on YouTube and around the world. I just wanted to share a vision in the night that I had, leading up to this Revelation 12 sign being fulfilled and the very soon return of the Lord Jesus Christ. Like many of you, watchmen on the wall, I've been steadily watching now for over 2.5 years, studying the scriptures diligently, and I really believe that we're very, very close to the rapture of the church. Anyway, I was praying along these lines, and then last night, the Lord, I often have dreams from the Lord or visions, and this is the one the Lord shared with me last night, and I really felt I had to get on today and share it, and I hope it blesses you as much as it blessed me. So here it goes. Basically, in this dream I saw this young woman. She would have been about 21, 22, something like that. And she was all dressed lovely. She was at a train station, and she had this beautiful blue overcoat on. It went halfway down, like between her legs and her ankles. It was quite a long coat. It was a long blue coat, very tailored, and she looked like, you know, very proper. She had her hair and makeup done and earrings on, and I saw her with luggage, really good leather bags on either side of her, and she was standing near the tracks looking for a train she was expecting to come, but when you looked along the track, the train track, there was like mountains on either side of it, and a like a curve, so you couldn't really see around that corner. But then, so she was on her tiptoes, looking like this, trying to see this train, and she's looking at the clock. So she turns around and looks at the clock, and it's like the train is late. And then I heard these words, a 5-minute delay, and so the train wasn't not coming, it was still coming. It was delayed a little bit. So anyway, she turns back around and she starts looking down the track again, and this was like those old time trains with the steam, you know, coming up the top, and those coal powered engine things. So it was coming around, you could see the steam, you know, around the corner, and so it comes around the corner, and then you can just see the train, and she's jumping up and down with excitement, and she's saying, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, because you can see it coming now. And because she was starting to get worried, you know, is this train coming, it's delayed, or is it just not going to show up? Finally it comes, and then the conductor leans out and waves her forward and says, come, come. And as she walks forward, all that steam and smoke that you get from those old trains, you know how they'd pull up and it would go psh, like that. Yeah, well, that's what happened. And as that steam happened, she walked through the steam to the conductor, and then that was it. And I knew what the Lord was saying, that, you know, I truly believe we could be raptured this Feast of Trumpets. I think there's like a 95% chance. But if it's delayed for some reason, it still doesn't mean it's not going to take place. The rapture is very, very close to happening. And we need to stay looking like that lady, like still on our tiptoes, still looking out, still watching for his return, because a delay doesn't mean that he's not on his way. And I just felt like I should share that, because for some reason, if the rapture doesn't happen during this Feast of Trumpets, we should not be discouraged. All our studying of the scriptures has not been in vain. We're definitely towards the end of this, and Jesus is definitely coming soon. And one thing about it, the Revelation 12 sign, is God speaking to us, and it's definitely him sounding a signal from the heavens. And I was just thinking about this the other day. We were on a highway, and we were going from Brisbane back to Toowoomba, and we had to follow some Ipswich signs, and so, you know, you're looking at the signpost, and it says, it's a big signpost, and it'll say, you know, this exit, turn to go to wherever you're going. And I was thinking about that, and I thought, God's heavens are his signposts, and this is definitely a signpost of the tribulation about to start for the nation of Israel, and definitely a signpost that the rapture of the church is very, very close. So we know, even if we're not raptured on that Feast of Trumpets, which that seems the most likely, but we know that his return is still very near, and not to give up. Or in the book of Revelation chapter 3, Jesus admonishes the church there, not to give up, because they were persevering and waiting patiently for his return. And he says, I'm coming with my reward for those who have been diligently watching for me. And we don't want to give up at the last minute because it didn't happen the way we thought it should, or something like that. So I wanted to encourage you. That's the dream I had. I believe it's also a rapture dream. And it's about the fact that even if it doesn't pan out the way we thought it would, he is still coming, and the rapture of the church is very soon. So God bless. I hope that's blessed you. Can I also encourage you to have left behind kits ready for in your house, ready for people who will need it, whether it be family, friends, your neighbours. Bibles, left behind kits, things like how to get saved, why the rapture happened, what's happening next. Try to have something prepared for people that are going to be left behind, because we want to try and get as many saved afterwards as well. So God bless. I'm looking forward to all seeing you in Harpazo. Our King is coming, and stay excited, stay focused, stay watchful, because we're almost home. Our King of Kings is coming for us, and what a day that is going to be. God bless.